Hey guys, it's Rory from ANSgear. We're upstairs with the Supreme Jogger Fit Bunker King pants going on right here. So these are jogger style paintball pants that are actually paintball pants. A lot of joggers out there, people use them to play paintball in, but they're not necessarily paintball pants. These Supreme Bunker King pants are paintball pants, and they happen to have the jogger fit to them. So let's start at the top. Gonna work our way down. Got some stickers and things like that going on up here. We've got a long drawstring. There is no belt loops on this, so it just has the drawstring, and there's none on the inside here. There's no like silicone or anything like that to give it a little bit of grip, but it does have a really wide waistband on it, so a wide elastic waistband on there. And this the shoelace style. I mean, it's obviously thicker than a shoelace, longer than a shoelace, but it's a shoelace style drawstring on there. So obviously with something like this where you don't have belt loops and you can't adjust the top of the pant further than what you get with the drawstring, make sure you're buying pants that fit you properly. Otherwise, they might fall off your body or not fit at all. With the fly on the front, it does have a fake sewn fly on there, but you can't open them up. You can't unzip them. You can't do anything with it. It is just stitched together all the way down right there. So this doesn't open. The zippers and the pockets, they do have a little bit of overlap on the pocket right there. So it'll help keep stuff out, but it isn't one of the heavy duty weather resistant style zipper systems that really does a good job of keeping out mud and water and stuff like that. But because it does overlay the zipper, it will do a decent job of keeping stuff out of the pants. Both sides do have a zipper. Inside here, let me pull this one out. It does have a more of a weather resistant kind of liner to the inside there. So if you're sticking stuff in that might be painty or gross on there, the right side is what you want to go for. The left side right here is just like a cloth inside. It does not have that extra lining in it like this side does over here. This side has that, like, I don't call it weatherproof, but it definitely has a lining in there that's going to help keep things from leaking all over the place. Moving down the front of the pant, we've got some stretch zones right here on the thigh. We've got some mesh material in the crotch area, the fly of it on the lower section. But right down in the main section of the crotch, you've got stretch zones right here. So pretty much most pants these days have a stretch crotch because they know that everybody's going to be laying on the ground, kneeling down, one leg out, one leg up, doing all sorts of weird, crazy positions. And this is what rips on pants that don't have the ability to stretch right there. So I'm glad that that's incorporated into most pants these days now. And it's definitely in these ones right here. Again, we got stretch thigh, stretch crotch. Above the knees, where we've got the bending of the knees, we've got stretch here as well. Again, when you drop to your knee or you slide on your knee, this is going to stick on the ground, and then this part's going to stretch like this because it's just sliding along the ground. So if this was solid and rigid, you'd get more of a chance of ripping the knee seam out than you do if you've got something that's got some stretch and give to it. Moving down, we've got a knee pad right here. The knee pad is in the shape of the Bunkerkings logo. You see the logo right there. That's what our knee pad shape is right there. And it is a decently thick knee pad. It's not massive or monstrous. I can still squash it up into a little ball, but it does offer a bit of protection for the knee right there. Now, depending on how you play, you might still wear knee pads under this. That's up to you. You're not going to know until you get out there and actually start playing in them whether this is enough protection for you or you need a little something more. All right. Coming down to the bottom, we've got our jogger fit tapered leg. So as the leg comes down, it starts to get narrow towards the bottom, and then a nice large cuff at the bottom. So it keeps your pants from dragging on the ground. So they're not going to fall over the back of your shoes, get caught on the front of your shoes. You've got no laces, or I don't call it laces, no drawstrings or Velcro pieces to get caught and just turn into basically mush. They get gross after a while. And that's on the front. Now we do have a thicker stretch on the front side there, but then mesh along the edges, so on the outside of your ankle and calf, to help promote airflow and cooling you down. We flip over to the back side right here. You see our waistband up at the top. We've got stretch through the butt right there. Obviously, we want to get as much motion in these pants as possible, as much stretch and give in the pant as possible, so that we eliminate rips and tears. We got that all the way down through the back side. Again, we're getting into the crotch area right there. Pod swab areas. If you need to store a swab, put that down in there. It's not a very deep pocket. I would probably go front side down on these so that it holds in a little bit better. If you come in from the other side, there's a real good chance that this is going to want to ride up as you're playing. Boop, 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 and then it's going to fly right out of there. So make sure you go on pod swab down, and it's going to hold it in place much better inside of there. Mesh on the back panels as well. Again, heat change right there. Coming down to there, so we've got our flex zones, we've got our mesh paneling, and then just our regular material through the bottom. All right. I like these joggers. I like the bit of padding that's inside the jogger here. I like the jogger fit. I think it's a super popular pant style right now, not just for looks, because joggers have just been, going crazy, but because it actually serves a function when you're out there playing. Less bulk, less like just extra material all over the place, makes for a quicker, lighter, more agile pant right there. So check these out. Bunkerkings Supreme Royal joggers right here. The royal is the color. It's got that pattern on there that we've seen in a lot of the other stuff. Get yours today, ANSgear.com.